Alrighty, so a company by the name Roadanvi sent me out their car entertainment system for my 3rd gen Tacoma. So do a little unboxing and then a little bit of install as well. So when you first open it, you have your user manual as well as a warranty card here. Additionally, they give you a set of instructions which showcases that there's 2 different wiring harnesses as the 3rd gen. The different years come with different radios. Take this piece off here, which opens up the rest of it. First package you're going to see is the 2 different power cables. Depending on which radio you have, you'll use either one of those. After that, you have the other accessory cables, which will be used during the install. And then you have the actual head unit itself, and then also includes little panel clips. So the actual unit itself is a full replacement, not just the radio. It actually also replaces the surround of the radio, which I thought was pretty cool. So here's the unit itself. Basically turns it into a nice gloss shiny surround rather than the matte finish that the factory one has. But yeah, bigger screen, no like dials or anything, which is really nice. Now coming over to the inside of the truck, we're going to be removing the old head unit, of course. So to remove it, it's just a bunch of clips around. It can be a little daunting, but you just have to use some force, give it a good pull, and it should come off there, and then just like that. With the new one, because it replaces the surround of the head unit, you're also going to need these red clips as well as the vents to transfer over. So next up is removing the unit itself. You're going to have 4 locations where it's a 10 mil. Just remove those, and then the head unit itself should pop right out. And you will be reusing these, so I'll just set them in the cup holder to make it easier so I don't lose them. So then after these 4 bolts are removed, the head unit will just come right out. And as you see, there's a bunch of connections. So this is the back of the radio. Now just remove all of these connections and then we will grab the new radio. Okay, now that I've removed the factory radio, according to the instructions, because I have this radio, I will be using the harness CB047, which they are labeled. So this is the harness for CB004-1, and then this is the harness that I will be using, the CB047. Before I install the new head unit, first I'm going to follow this diagram here, and then the second pack came with a bunch of other wires that showcases what each function is for that accessory, and I'm going to utilize those and plug them into the new head unit before I put it in the truck. We're back in the truck and I have the harness that I will be using. Before bringing the rest of the unit in, I'm going to plug this harness into the factory connectors, just so when I bring the unit in, I can just plug the rest of them in. Alrighty, so it's been some time now. Took the factory harness, plugged it into the smaller harness. From there, plugged that other harness into the radio, and as well as some of the accessories. It does look like a lot of wires, but as long as you follow kind of the diagram that they provide, fairly straightforward and goes in nice and easy. Alrighty, so now that you have all the harnesses plugged in and the wires ready to go, just time to put it back in. So just basically try and do your best to keep the cables from being pinched by where the clips are. Just kind of guiding the wires back behind and not being in the way of the clips. And it should, a couple wires, push them back there, should all fall into place like so, and then just give it cold pushes to get the clips to engage, And there you go, your head unit is installed and ready to go. You turn the truck on and your display turns on. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below and I'll do my best to answer the questions.